Like I was saying earlier, though, coming here and actually seeing it for yourself, obviously today is quite calm, but on a rough day when the waves are, all over the place, you got to feel a bit sorry for people, I think, having to actually make this journey. It is massive, isn't it?
Yeah. People, like, I've seen people from London come down here, they've never seen the ocean.
Yeah.
And I've seen whole families stood here in awe. Yeah, you've got to have minerals. It's not the average person that is jumping on this dinghy and coming over and risking it, because, like, you can see quite clearly, it's a mass ocean,
Yeah.
It's not a little river crossing or anything like that. These are dangerous waters, and on a bad day, if you don't know what you're doing, it's game over for you.
Yeah, I think between, was it 2018 and 2023, there was about 139 people almost have died, maybe more than that, and they're the ones that are recorded as well.
And that's without the ones, that are locking themselves in the back of lorries. Or I worked for a company where I would work with the lorry trailers, and underneath there'd be 2 planks of wood tied to the axle, and that they would lay on that and hold on to the chassis, coming across motorways.
I think that's also one thing that's really gone unnoticed at the minute. People forget that Dover has always been a place where human trafficking has occurred, and you've heard stories for years and years of people dying in the back of lorries and getting frozen because they're stuck in a fridge container.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think it was 30 a few years ago that sealed themselves into the back of a lorry and didn't realise it was refrigerated and there was no air, and 30 people, it took a couple of hours, the air run out, everyone perished. We don't want that to happen to anyone, but also we don't want the mayhem that has occurred in the last month on our streets as well. And that's all we're worried about. It's nothing to do with being far right, far left or anything.
Yeah.
We're just worried for the future of our country. If it's going to turn this nefarious so quick, what's it going to be like in 10 years?
Yeah, but I hope and I think at the minute people are starting to realise that, it's bigger than politics. It's now down to the government to actually do something about it. And I think that should be the only message now.
Oh, that's a global message, isn't it? All the governments across the world, why are you letting these things happen? Why are you letting the situation in Congo, Nigeria, Palestine, Ukraine, why are any of these things happening? You're meant to be the leaders of the world. You're meant to be the ones we look up to, respect and honour. And at the moment, you're letting the world down. The world, it's not just our country, the world.